I thought I saw you standing there with your long brown wavy hair in the middle of a crowded room. I couldn't look away. Well, my eyes play tricks on me, 'cause I know it's not you I see. Looking out the window, searching in those city lights. So try to imagine if you had ever felt the same. I know it's a long shot and I don't have a chance. Well, this road I'm on, lead me across your path. You make it easy to dream of you, so easy to dream of you.
Walking down these city streets, thinking about you and me. Where you gone, where I would be if I would have stayed.
Walking down these city streets, thinking about you and me. Where you gone, where I would be if I would have stayed. Well, I know you're no man's fool, don't to dream of you. So easy to dream of you. I'm walking down these city streets, thinking about you and me. Where you gone, where I would be if I would have stayed. Well, I know you're no man's fool. Don't play this life by the rules. I missed my window back at school and you flew away. So tell me what happens.
Hey. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, I wasn't gonna do a long stream today. Just kind of want to come over here and check and see how everybody's doing. I hope everybody had a pretty good Easter. I hope y'all got to spend time with y'all's family and friends. Just like a little small topic I want to talk about today, and it's gonna sound a little bit strange, but it's about dogs or just pets in general. You know, as a lot of y'all might know, I got two of my beautiful little precious little dogs, and I love them with all my heart. Uh, but a lot of the little topics or a lot of the little opinions I hear about it, or just pets in general, is that they're just other little animals or that they can be replaced. Me personally, uh, I treat my little girls like they're humans, and I actually love my dogs more than well. Now, don't get mad at me real quick, but I actually love my dogs more than a lot of people in general because, like, I mean, like, it's something that you take care of. They're like little. I mean, they're like your prized possession. You gotta feed them. You gotta, take them to the vet when they need to go to the vet, whatever. But you know, I'm really big on my little pets. So, but I've heard, I'm not gonna give too many names, but I've heard opinions about how animals work in general. So, you get a dog or an animal or a pet or whatever you want to call it, a cat, a mouse, snake, whatever you get, to each his own. But the moral of that is that a lot of people feel like they're replaceable. So a lot of people feel like that, if this animal dies, hey, I'll get another one. And I know it's no secret, dogs in general have like a maybe a 15, 14 year lifespan, but I don't want to think about that part. In my mind, my dogs are gonna live forever, but I mean, the truth is the truth. But while they're here, you want to treat them with the utmost respect. So I want to make sure my dogs like, you know, my see, a lot of people don't let their dogs get on their couches. Their let me stop saying dogs. A lot of people don't let their pets get on their couches or hell even sleep with them. My dogs, they make their stuff at home. I let my dog go in the kitchen and cook if they really wanted to. But that's just my personal opinion or my personal preference. And like I said, my dogs are my world. So after a long day at work, I might come home and talk to my dogs. Just that's just how I feel like. So a little quick little story, real quick. I'm gonna tell some of my little viewers and thank y'all for on Twitch tuning in. Thank you to my Facebook friends that are just watching or just tapping in, and same thing with YouTube. Y'all get a chance. Y'all, hey, check your boy TikTok out when y'all get a chance. But I got a little quick little story. So I had a little childhood dog, a little Yorkie. That was my little world or whatever. And I've told this story to my friends a couple times, and they might laugh, whatever. But it's nothing. It's very. I think it's okay for a couple people to be sensitive every now and again. So, you know, men cry, but and I'm sure not the only one to cry over the loss of a childhood dog. But that little dog meant the world to me, of course, and you know, but to somebody else, you're like, why don't you get another one? Like another 14 years after that, you'll have another one, so on and so forth. But I don't want to be one of those old men or old people that they get these pets and they're 60 some years old and they're like telling somebody younger my age like, oh, this is my fourth dog, the other one just up and died. I don't want to be like that. So yeah, so I shed a couple tears. My point is, like, if y'all got a pet of any kind of whatever the case may be. Like, just love that dog. Like, love that cat, love that mouse, that parrot, that bird, or whatever y'all got. Just I'm saying, just love it. So uh, like I said, I've tried to get my dogs different kind of foods other than chocolate. Obviously, that's a no go. But every weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all every weekend, Saturday to be exact. My dogs get a plate of cheese eggs. No salt, no nothing, just eggs and cheese with their little kibbles and bits. And they love it. Like I said, I do that stuff faithfully every morning. I wake up, I make myself breakfast, and I make them a side of what they want on the side as well. And that's just, you know. And if it was up to me, see, I only got two dogs, but if it was up to me, I would have a third one if I could. Don't get me wrong. I'm not too really fond on cats. I feel like cats really aren't the type of animal you can really, like I said, you can really kind of play with or be rough with. Or hell, if somebody's breaking into my house right now, one of my dogs is gonna bark, but that's just me. Or to the next person, somebody else's dog might bark. A cat, I mean, you got to think, your sleep. Somebody breaks in your house, right, and all you hear is meow. I don't want to do that, because me personally, I'm a semi deep sleeper. I'm not gonna wake up until unless I hear like a loud noise. But if I hear a dog barking, and be like, oh, like your antennas, that little light bulb comes on, right? But you hear a cat meow, they don't really meow that loud. You mean like they don't really meow like they don't make that much noise. So if you get like a dog, obviously, I'm not being biased at all just because I have dogs. I'm just saying in general, you get you get a dog, it's gonna bark to let you know, hey, somebody's downstairs, somebody's in the house. A cat, they just look at people while they break in. You don't want that, obviously. So you know, hell, get a snake for all if it means any better, or get a parrot, something that can talk. But a cat, I don't see a cat attacking an intruder. And this is nothing. This is no hatred toward my cat lovers. I have a lot of friends that have a lot of cats. I love you guys, but me personally, it's not my forte. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with the team dog over here. I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep loving my dogs to the death of me. And like I said, if like I said before, if it was up to me, I'd have three dogs instead of two. But two is little enough. They're a little hectic, and them pet bills, they can be a little bit expensive. So I mean, if there is pet insurance out there that I don't know about, please let me know. That way I can see if I can get my dogs on some pet insurance. Because I'm telling you, them vet trips are not cheap, especially those little shots. They run you a little bit. But I do. Why y'all got y'all here? Like I do. And like I said, even on Twitch, my little followers on Twitch and then Facebook tuning in, allow me to be able to treat one of y'all to lunch this week. Like, actually, two of y'all. We'll make it even interest. Two of y'all. So, like, if y'all just drop y'all's cash app in the comments on Twitch and on Facebook, like I said, I'm gonna do something nice for y'all. I'm gonna treat y'all to lunch. I mean, just as my treat to kind of bless y'all's week and then, like I said, put a smile on somebody's face. So, like, uh, and I do want to tell y'all about today. So, I don't want to talk y'all's head off. I don't want to bore y'all in any kind of way. But so I think it's good to have good friends that can kind of calm you down in certain situations that you go through in life with anything. Like I said, it took for me maturing and to get in my little adult life to kind of be able to, like, I guess, communicate and talk to people differently about how I feel in like certain moments, if that makes any sense. So, like I said, if I find myself getting overwhelmed with whether it's work or just anything in life, there's always that to me, there's always that older friend that can kind of, hey, talk to me or whatever, and kind of like put me back in my mindset of like, hey, just think of it this way or think of it this way or whatever, da da da. So to me, I ain't gonna lie, I think I wear my feelings. I think I wear my feelings on my sleeve a lot. I think I get my feelings hurt a little bit too easily because I allow myself to be that way or whatever. So I think that once my feelings get hurt in a way, I literally was shut out complete. Like I won't talk to anybody at all, whatever. But like I said, it's good to have like a friend or so that can kind of lead you into that right way and say, hey, think of it like this, or think it could be like this. So, like, just a simple example today, just random story. I got overwhelmed with my job today, just because overwhelmed with how everything was going, and this wasn't like in a negative way or a bad way. I just felt like I was putting too much pressure on myself. And this is aside from work. I feel like in life in general, I feel like I put too much pressure on myself because I want to achieve and do so much in life. But I feel like just today, like it came at a bad time. Um, so like it became a little bit hard for me, honestly. Um, but I'm working on it. Like I said, but it's good to have people that are a little bit more mature than you. Like I said, that guy in the beginning of the video, I don't know if a lot of y'all were here before my stream started. The guy singing that song, great dude. He's one of those guys that give me a lot of advice, and he has a good voice, whatever. Um, what's up, babe? What's up, Fable, man? How you doing, man? But yeah, shout out to Caleb Gamble, man. Like I said, that guy's one of the guys I respect. We work together. I don't know if he's still tuning in or not, like there, but he's a good dude. The guy's a great guy, good voice, beautiful dude in spirit. But he's also been that guy. Uh, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Fable, man. I appreciate it a lot, man. But like, yeah, so like, it's good to have people that are older than you to kind of steer you in the right path on how to kind of go through life. I personally like hang out with people older than me because I feel like I get like a lot of I can kind of get like a lot of knowledge from people that are like that kind of already experienced stuff that I'm going through in life. But that's just me. Like I said, that's just me. Hold on. Hey, yeah, Caleb, you're right, man. A cat did attack a friend of mine, so cats can be deadly. Yeah, you're right about that. But like I said, just a quick little side note once again, if y'all are tuning in or just new to the stream, like I said, just drop y'all's Cash App in the Twitch, or y'all can drop it in the Facebook little chat. Like I said, I want to be able to bless somebody for lunch this week if y'all allow me to, or just like I said, it's no skin off your back. It's not gonna hurt you at all. Like this is just something I would like to do to a lucky two people, luckily winner. Hopefully, I can help y'all out this week, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or some quick, for dinner, whatever, something to kind of help y'all get through y'all's day. But uh, like I said, find those good, loyal friends that are there for you in the long run. And I know people use that word friend too loosely sometimes, but I mean, you find a good, solid little foundation of people that you can call no matter what time it is, whatever. That'll take you a long way in life. Because I feel like a lot of people my age, or just even younger than me, or forget the age part. But people in general aren't comfortable talking to people about their problems because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of like, oh, okay, every time I reach out to this person, I have an issue. But it shouldn't be like that. Like I said, you find a good, solid foundation of support of people who are going to be there with you through thick and thin. I think you can go a long way in life because people don't understand what somebody else is going through. And so I had somebody before ask me why I'm so nice to people when I meet them. It's because you never know what that person's going through. So I feel like if you can just take the time to sit there and ask somebody, "Hey, how's your day going?" Or this sounds weird, but a simple good morning can take somebody a long way. Like, and I never understood it to even to this day. Like I said, being 27, I never understand how how people can wake up and just be angry at the world. But I guess, like I said, that might just be me. I never understand how you can wake up from a deep sleep and just wake up mad. I know people were like kind of upset that they got to go to work or whatever, but I mean, you got to remember one thing: like there's people out here that don't have a job at all. So I I think what I'm trying to say is like kind of think of like there's always a worse in every situation you're in, and that's kind of how I always kind of get through my day. But just just take it one day at a time. Like I said, that there's one of those like you have those days where, like I said again, where you have those people you talk to or whatever. Like just call somebody and get advice on something like that. And if you're worried about the negative part of what they're gonna say, just kind of go into that conversation like knowing, okay, like here's their like they're just giving you their opinion on it. And it took for me growing as a person and maturing and saying, hey, like even though I asked you for advice, I might not take it, but it's also good to just be able to hear your opinion on it. So if I'm like, hey, I want to do this new thing, or I want to try something new, I want to do this, I want to do that, whatever, or just your opinion on anything in general, and you tell me your side of the point, like your side of the view on it, used to be before like I got to the mature level that I feel like I am now, I would automatically think like, oh, this person's been negative about what I want to do. Like if there was something in new in life I wanted to try, like a couple years ago, I decided to try mobile detailing, and honestly, I enjoy doing it. You know, I told a buddy of mine, I said, hey, like I enjoy cleaning cars. It's what I like to do. So when I do it on the side or do something like I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it in my I enjoy doing it. I'm gonna leave it at that. And so you had a lot of people that were like, "Well, don't worry about it. You know, there's a lot of people that's doing it already. You know, just try something else." Like, no, like I want to do this. I don't want to do something because so and so is doing it. I want to do it because I want to do it. But I also don't ever want to like. So so when y'all get advice from people, don't ever let them steer you away from what you want to do. Because I tell people like tomorrow's not promised. Like it sounds weird to say, but tomorrow's not promised. The next hour's not promised. The next minute's not promised. Like I feel like at any moment in time, like our ticket just gets pulled left and right. Not me, not ours. Obviously, y'all are watching, but I feel like people in general, like I feel like life is like a lottery. You never know when you're gonna get picked. It sounds weird to say, but I just feel like in today's time with everything going on in the world, I think we got to enjoy life more. So don't dwell on the negative in life. And I'm still teaching myself that as well. So I don't want to be telling y'all one thing and not doing the same thing myself. But I think I'm still learning myself to kind of be able to enjoy a little bit more. I used to be bitter at one point in life, but it took for me to realizing that if this person can do one thing, you know, why can't I do it? Or, but without being envious toward what they have or anything like that. I never been big on materialistic objects. I've always been the type of person to kind of go out and work for what I want. But that's just me. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are like me. But I, I guess it all plays in a part of like just not letting stuff get to you. You know, like I used to like I'm telling y'all stuff based off how I was at a young age or just a young guy coming into this adult world of how like if if I did everything right, and I went to somebody and said, "Hey," and their response to me was something negative or something bad, or it's like you say good morning to somebody and they don't respond, that would throw my whole day off. That would like literally like I'm at home hours after we had that discussion and I'm already mad about you know like just little things in life like okay, prime example, and this isn't the truth. Like this is just an example. If I walk up to this is just a name right here. If I walk up to John or Billy and I'm like, "Good morning, man. Whatever. How you doing?" and there's no response, hours after that would go by, I would find myself being mentally impacted by that because I'm like, okay, like what did I like is it something I did or whatever? But that was me letting other people's problems or like how other people's feelings portray how I feel. Like you'd wake up in a good mood, and the first human you came in contact with was automatically mad about whatever they had going in their life. So it spreads. So that's why I say negativity spreads around people. And so like, and I grew from that. So that's why every time I see people, I'm always openly nice to them or just being openly like, just friendly to them. Just because, like I said, I know how I was, like I know how it feels to be in that little mind frame of like having so much piled on you. Like, I mean, it like, and I kid you not, like I said, I was that person at one point to where like I'd be upset if somebody said good morning to me because like, how are you happy this early? But it took for me realizing how precious life was and how short life is to really kind of think about that. So yeah, Zach, man, I ain't forgot about you, my boy. I know you got yeah, man, we're praying for you, bro, and I hope your body. I pray like I pray a physical healing of you, Zach, man. I pray you get everything in life that you deserve, man, and I pray everything. I pray a healing of you, bro, like mentally, physically, emotionally, man. I hope you. I hope you get what you want out of life, man. You're a good dude, and I thank you for just for being there for me and being part of the family, man. So all love to you, man. So. I hope that God blesses you with what you deserve. You're a good dude. Shout out to Zach, y'all. If y'all don't know Zach, he is a good guy. That guy's a good guy to be able to talk to and be able to, you know, just be around. That's my other point. You find those people that are like that. Everybody that I don't I'm never the one to push religion on people, but I always want to let people know that there is a God, obviously. He's a great he's a great man. Uh, you know, everybody has their own religious views. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but people come in your life for a reason, whether it's for a lesson, whether it's for just anything in life. Like people like him that are sweet and kind-hearted that you come across. Keep those people in your life at all times. Like, keep them people like keep them people close to you, bro. Because I'm telling you, like, I would like this is coming from somebody who like I can literally cannot stop smiling when I talk to people because I'm so happy that I can interact with people. That's like what I pray for. I pray for wisdom and knowledge whenever I do pray. Like just to be able to be like a blessing and a vessel to or others to where I can kind of keep them smiling. 'Cause like I said, because you never know what people go through in life. So if I can just touch somebody or just hug them and say, just like make them laugh, that makes my day. Like I'm not really big on like the newest cars, the newest clothes. I'm just like I said, I always just ask for like to be able to bless others and not with things or items, but be able to bless others with just my conversations, just my words that I can kind of do with people. Hey, you're welcome, man. Hey, Zach, you're welcome, bro. I hope you're smiling right now, man, because you deserve to be smiling, man. But like I said, I'm glad to call you family too, man. I, Yeah, yeah, my bad. Man, I was reading this thing, but I'm glad to call you family. That's why I say keep your loved ones and your friends close. And I said it in my last stream. I'll say it again. If you're if you're holding a grudge against somebody today as we speak, please just let it go. And I know you're like, well, you don't know what this person did me through. You don't know what this person did. Like, it's really not worth it. Cause I'm a firm believer on like you never know when a person's last day is. You never know when a person's last moment is. So you don't want to have that lifetime of guilt going through knowing that I stopped talking to this person because whatever the case may be. I don't know any examples because I never had that happen, but like it just there's so much love in the world and there's so much hatred at the same time, but like just people that you love closely, like it's not worth losing that relationship over, anything. Hey, you're welcome, Zach, man. I love you too, brother. It's all good, man, over here. But it's good to have that foundation of people that actually love to just sit there and listen to you like without being judgmental like like even having a falling out like I don't know like I said I don't know if Kevin like I said a lot of people that know me in real life or went to high school with me like Kevin he's always been like a long time best friend of mine I consider that guy like a brother the brother to me like I would do anything for him like I would do anything for that guy. Like we can go months without talking, or weeks without talking, or just years without talking. But I would do anything for that guy. He's my best friend, and Kevin, if you happen to watch this stream or video, dude, I want you to know, dude, that I love you, and I consider you a blood brother, even though we're best friends. You've been my guy since day one. Uh, Damn. No, I ain't gonna talk too much on him real quick. Actually, I am. So Kevin actually was the first guy that actually introduced himself to me when I moved to Georgia. Coming from New York, I was a military child, moved all over, met a lot of friends, and this, all that, and third. So when I first came to Georgia, Kevin was the only guy in middle school that actually came up and talked to me, and ever since then, him and I have been best friends ever since. And like I said, just being an adult and watching him grow as a person, it actually makes me happy. Like knowing what we went through in high school and the path, we went different ways as far as like paths and stuff like that. But like I said, I like, damn man, you about to make me a little emotional, bro. You're a good guy, dude. I know we've had our up and downs and stuff like that, but you really are truly are a good dude, and I would do anything for you. And like I said, if you happen to watch this later on, and I hadn't checked my stream to see who's watching it now, but I want to say I love you. Uh, you know, and that's what I cherish. I cherish a lot more men to be more open with their feelings. I'm still working on that too. Being more open with how I am toward people and expressing my feelings. Like if I'm having a bad day in any kind of way, I normally would shut out and be quiet. But like I said, I'm being more understanding and more open and to just telling somebody, hey, I love you. Like whether it's a guy or whoever, like hey, I love you, like, because sometimes at the end of the day, that's all that people want to hear. And I challenge every one of y'all right now to just, like I said, pull your phone out. I mean, whatever you're watching this on, pull something out and just text that person that comes to mind and say I love you, and I guarantee you their response is gonna be something just like you won't expect it. Somebody who you hadn't talked to in forever, or somebody you talk to daily, whether it's their wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, brother, sister, anybody, just say, "Hey, I love you," and just wait to see what the response is going to be. And I'm telling you that you don't know how that impact can just you know go like just it can go a long way. But like my boy said, bottling up like when you bottle up those feelings, like it can be hard, especially as a guy. Like in today's time, it's hard for men, especially me, like to ever express our feelings toward others because we're afraid of like being like looked at differently. Because like I said, just me growing up, uh, aside from anything, I was always I wouldn't say taught. I always thought that men are supposed to be kind of strong and kind of not really show too much emotion. So like yeah. I feel like men used to look at as being weak in a way if we ever cried or showed any kind of emotion. So that's why anytime I was emotional at all, I would either do it by myself or away from people. That's why like I said, like once again, so whenever I pray about things, I pray to be a vessel toward others so I can kind of spread some stuff to let people know that hey, like it's okay to cry, it's okay to talk to somebody, it's okay to do whatever you got to do to, just to kind of like because 9 out of 10 somebody's going through the same thing you're going through. Somebody's going through the same financial problems, somebody's going through the same like health, like somebody's going through the same stuff you're going through. So if you can be open and kind of say like like dude, I'm going through this, whatever. People, uh, exactly, yeah, like God, like just like he said, like people always tell me like guys aren't supposed to cry, and that's always what I thought too. Like anytime I kid you not, like anytime I've cried either by myself, on the way home from work, um, in the bathroom, or in my car, or in the shower. Those are my five places that I ever cried with. But it's never been like it's hard to ever be around people crying because, like you said, you don't want them to look at you as weak or like feel like bad for you. But that's kind of what I just kind of challenge a lot of my male friends, and if there's any female friends out there that have the same problem that us males do, like just to talk to your partner or talk to your friend or talk to that loved one and say, hey, you know, this is what's been going on or whatever, but and just be surprised at how their reaction is to it. But like I said, it takes a long way. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of power to kind of do that, because I know you know how people are. Like just I guess I get like I'm thinking too hard about it because I know how I am. But hey, love somebody really. Just love somebody is all I want to say. Uh, I do, like I said, I do want to bless somebody for lunch. So, like I said, the next 5 minutes of the stream before I end it, uh, on Twitch, if y'all are on Twitch watching, drop y'all's cash app on there. Drop y'all's cash app on the live, and I'll look at them later on, and then tomorrow I'll let y'all know who won or whatever, or just whenever. But let me bless y'all for lunch or breakfast or whatever you decide to do with it. That's on you. But let me be able to help y'all out. Uh, I love you guys. Y'all are great. Like I said, on this ending scene that y'all are about to see, like I said, it's a good guy, Caleb. Great voice, good dude. He's an angel walking. That guy's a good guy to have as a friend, and I'm proud to call him a friend. So, um, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's week, obviously, and well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't know, maybe Wednesday. We'll see. But I do want to be able to accept the gift of giving. So I do want to be able to bless you guys with something. Um, oh yeah, I got you, Zach. We'll hang out some. We're gonna do that. We'll get together, man. But I do want to be able to bless you guys and do something for y'all special. It'll mean a lot to me, and I know it'll help. Be something nice to do for somebody else. So take what I said and just think about it. Whether you listen to it or not, just take what I said and think about it. And I hope that it can take you guys a long way in life just based off my personal experience. So I thank all y'all that tuned in today for this little short little 35-minute podcast. just to talk to you guys and be able to just spread my energy on y'all. I'm having a good day. Um, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. But just stick around, like I said, listen to my boy for a little bit, sing a little bit, and hope you guys enjoy y'all the rest of your evening. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys, and be good. Have a good afternoon.
I'm walking down these city streets, thinking about you and me. Where you gone, where I would be if I would have stayed. Well, I know you're no man's fool. Don't play this life by the rules. I missed my window back at school and you flew away. So tell me what happens if you don't ever fly my way. I know it's a long shot and I don't have a chance. Well, this road I'm on, lead me across your path. You make it easy to dream.